Hi, my name is Nina, and this is my Capstone presentation. Okay, so during this presentation, I will quickly go through who I was before really getting into who I am now, who I want to be in the future, and what I'm doing to help myself get there. So this will cover all aspects such as foundation, which is who I was, who I am, a strategy, goals, how I'm tracking my progress, and the results I hope to see in my future. So my past, who was I? I couldn't find any pictures of myself in middle school, but here are some from when I was younger. As a young child, my family was a big part of my life, as they are now, and will play a big part of my future. My family is my support system. I live with my older brother, younger sister, and my mom. But it's not only my immediate family which play a big part of my life, it's also my other families such as my cousins, aunt and uncles, and my grandparents. Growing up, my family gave me fundamentals which constantly helped and helped me grow as an individual and as a person. They not only taught me the importance of perseverance and determination, but also kindness, compassion, and resourcefulness. My mother taught me that if I want something, I have to put in the work to go get it. I can't sit around waiting for opportunities to come to me. I have to go find those opportunities and make opportunities for myself. My uncle also gave me strong advice expressed in this next quote, which reads, "You will never know your limits unless you push yourself to them." So this means don't sell yourself short and push yourself to your limits. Both these quotes express hard work, and that hard work will pay off when you put in the effort. All these fundamental traits were integrated into my childhood and middle school life. In middle school, not only did I learn to work hard at school and complete everything to the best of my ability, but I discovered my passion for sports. I was involved in many school teams such as basketball, track and field, soccer, and swimming, while also being involved with soccer, swimming, and basketball outside of school. But by playing on school teams, I was surrounded by a different environment than the more competitive one outside of school. This different environment allowed me to exercise more skills such as build relationships with friends and teachers, which helped me grow my communication skills. These skills weren't the only good thing that came out of playing sports, because this passion for athletics I had and still have led me to eventually dig deeper and discover fitness and healthy eating, which I will mention again later on. So who am I now? My family is always and will always be a big part of my life. They constantly influence me and push me to achieve my best. The moral compass and fundamentals I mentioned before will always be a big part of who I am. Not only is my family a big part of who I am, but my friends are as well. My friends give me another environment where I can get different advice and different perspectives. My friendships have helped me grow in skills such as effective communication and conflict resolution. So all the advice of my mom and uncle only really set in now. Even though I would listen to my mom most of the time, um, I never really took the time to really think about what she was saying and how to put that into action. I would always be reminded to always work hard, and I would, but it didn't feel like I was really working hard because I didn't know what the end game was. For example, if I became tired in swimming practice, I wouldn't always continue to give it my all because what was I working towards? Even though I would make it to provincials and win medals, it was hard to see past that and how my life would be affected. It was only recently, the silver lining to this coronavirus situation, that I finally had that moment when I realized what perseverance really meant. It was my passion for fitness, which I will go into a little more next, that's really given me that feeling of, wow, I'm working towards something. I know what I'm working towards, and I can feel my body doing that hard work and accomplishing these goals that I'm setting for myself. I can feel that perseverance inside of me. At the end of the day, it feels good to have goals and achieve them. Something just clicked in my brain recently. Before I move on, these two quotes I have here really inspire me in this determined mindset. So the first one is by Muhammad Ali, and it's "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." So to me, this means that always have kindness, compassion, and in the way you carry yourself and your behavior. always make it positive. But in everything you do, you work hard and you give it all. Every action you take, every opportunity you take, you give it your all. The second one is by Michael Jordan, and it says, I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. So to me, this means that you need to try and you need to take these opportunities because it's okay to fail. It's normal to fail at something, but you can't succeed at anything if you don't try. So all this comes into my passion for fitness. This passion came thanks to my involvement in sports. So this year, I finally realized that I want to put in the work to become better. I want to achieve these goals that I set for myself. So I focused on how my body was moving in my sports so I can strengthen those movements. This led me to going to the gym to become stronger, which led me to start doing research on the body's movements, the exercises to do to reach my desired outcome and goals, and so the health and nutrition got involved with this. I started to understand the interconnectedness of mental and physical health and nutrition. With this newly discovered drive inside of me, I realized that I needed to change. I needed to become more organized to achieve my goals, and I needed a plan. So I wrote one out. This is my plan for this during this COVID-19 situation. So it has my workouts and my meal plans. So the bottom left has my workouts where it says what I'm doing each day, whether it's a run, it's weights, it's a workout that I have created through research. The top left is recipes for some salads, and the right picture is what I'm eating every day. To make this plan, I had to research what the best plan for me was. I used resources such as AthleanX Center and Gymshark, which are all websites with fitness experts, and formulated my plan. But again, I could not have done this if I didn't learn how to change. It was hard, but I had to accept my weaknesses, and I had the drive. Now I need to put in action by becoming more organized in my day-to-day schedule. By learning how to become more resourceful, and most of all, by learning how to make time in my day and not just wait for the time to come. For my future, who do I want to be? After high school, I'll be attending SFU, Simon Fraser University, and going into kinesiology studies. After SFU, my goal is to go to medical school and do something with pediatrics. My ultimate career goal, though, is to help people and work with children. I want to help people to become better, help them heal, and do anything to have a positive influence in the world. Another goal I have is running fitness. I would like to become stronger and become the healthiest version of myself. Some other items on my bucket list are to do more hikes and more outdoor activities such as paddle the Barwon Lakes. I would also really like to spend more time camping and around lakes. Eventually in my future, I'd like to have a vacation home or a cabin by a lake. So how am I going to get there and achieve my goals? Well, first, my mentor, Sean Dollywell, can help me and help guide me through my decisions for my future. So Sean is a final year student at UBC, and he's studying kinesiology, which is what I'll be studying in my future years. So talking to him and having conversations with him can help him give me advice and tell him what he wished he had done differently, what worked for him, what his goals were, and how the courses were for him. And just sort of how to prepare for post-university life. I've already used the advice from Sean to alter my fitness schedule. Here's a picture of the same fitness schedule I had before, but now I've taken into consideration what Sean has told me, and I've made changes for this next month to see how it goes. So for example, some changes where I'd switch out some runs for bike rides, and I'd put in a little bit more yoga for flexibility and for variety. I have also gotten jobs which will help me in my future. I'm employed as a swim coach, program leader for spring break and summer camps, and piano teacher. These jobs immerse me in different environments and allow me the opportunity to find more interests such as being around kids. These different fields of interest and of studies allow more opportunities for me, which can give more guidance in pursuing my career goals. I am also going to achieve my goals using my morals and the qualities my family has helped to teach me. honesty, kindness, commitment, determination, and perseverance. And of course, the overall support of my family will always help me achieve my goals and help me become the best version of myself. Furthermore, I'll continue to track my progress so I can always look back and see what I can improve and how to improve it. Thank you for listening to my capstone presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stay safe and healthy out there. Okay, have a nice summer or next couple months.